We're back with Center Ice here with Coach Cav. Coach, you guys are coming off one of the toughest parts of your schedule, and you're playing some really good hockey lately.
We have been playing well, Emily. I like a lot of golf analogies, and I try to break the season down into different segments. And I told the kids, like the Masters tournament, Thursday and Friday, you got to make the cut. So that's the beginning of our year right up till Christmas, and we played well enough to make the cut and put ourselves in position to win a title. And then January is like Saturday, that's moving day. And we had some really tough opponents in January. We were on the road to Mercyhurst, we're on the road to Air Force. We had AIC in there, we had RIT, and we played really well. I think we went 6-2-2 or something in that stretch of games. And then we're just coming off a big weekend in Bentley, so we've really now we're on Sunday. We got to close it. We've got to play really well coming down the stretch here, and we have a chance to win the regular season title. So I've been proud of the kids' effort and the way we've been playing.
And in those few games that we've had in this last month since we've last sat down, the number 1, the number 2, and the number 4 team in Atlantic hockey. You talk about that method there. What kind of style do you have to implement in these kids to make sure that they are peaking at that right time? Well,
from day one, I've always said I want to be getting better. And I think if you talk to Gino Auriemma, he's telling you the same thing. He's got a 20-something game winning streak this year, and he's going to say, hey, I want to be better in our 24th game if we've won 23 in a row. And that's how we are. We just want to keep getting better every single game, whether it's our forecheck, whether it's our defensive zone play, whether it's our special teams. We want to keep improving, and if you can continue to improve, usually good things happen down the end of the year.
And you're coming off of a big one here, a road win over number 9 in the country, Providence College, the first ever over a top 10 team. How exciting was that one for you guys?
I think it was great for our program. When I came here, I told the kids the challenge was be the first. Be the first to win an Atlantic Hockey League title. Be the first UConn team to make the NCAA tournament. So we were the first UConn team to beat a top 10 team, and I saw the excitement in the kids after the game. The bus ride home was really quiet. I think they were exhausted. They were physically and mentally spent. But that was good. But that doesn't help us at all with Holy Cross. We have to continue to keep that intensity going this week, today in practice, tomorrow in practice, and let that carry over into Friday night.
And we have to talk about these goalies. Matt Grogren had a program record, 58 saves over Providence College. And Robbie Nichols, you guys have only lost 1 game with him in front of the net. How much have those goalies provided to the team this season?
Well, they've been excellent. I believe we are lead the league in goals against average. And you cannot do that without solid goaltending. And we've been fortunate where we've had 2 goaltenders that have played very well. And Matt was outstanding last night. And we played well in front of him, too. Some people are going to say he gave up 60 shots. I'm not quite sure it was that many. But that being said, we did a good job of clearing second chance opportunities. And the times that we didn't, Matt was there to make the save. So I'm happy with both our goaltenders. I feel very confident going down the stretch with them.
And we are in the home stretch now. Only 3 series left in the season. Can't believe we're at this point now. Conference standings are really tight right now. How will these next few weeks affect postseason as far as conference standings go?
Well, we still have a chance to win the regular season, and that's important because having the number 1 seed allows you to be the home team all the way through the playoffs. So you get last change, which is a great advantage when you're playing in the playoffs. That being said, I'd like us just to play very well and take 1 game at a time, not look to 6 games, and if we get this amount of points or these many points, we'll finish here or we're going to clinch this. I just want us to play really well Friday night against Holy Cross and just concern ourselves on that. The teams that have to do scoreboard watching are usually the teams that need help. And I want to be a team that just worries about winning and controlling our own destiny as far as home ice is concerned in the playoffs.
Certainly makes sense. Now, as we finish off the season, we've got plenty of games in Connecticut here between home games and then against Sacred Heart in Milford. We've had some great atmospheres here at Mark Frida's. What have you thought of the fan support this season?
The fan support's been great. Even from opening night when we played Union, I thought it was a great crowd here. And take it to our last game, it was fantastic against Bentley. We had the band there for the first time this year. They bring so much energy to the rink. And the fans, we had a good student section, and it's free, so there's no excuses Friday night. It's free, so come on out and support us. You got a team that works very hard, competes hard, and I know they care about the university, and they're proud to wear the UConn jersey.
Very nice. Well, fans, you heard it. Coach Cav wants you there on Friday night. Thanks so much for coming in, and we'll see you on Friday night.
Thanks, Emily.
All right, let's take a look now at highlights from the last few weeks of Husky hockey. We are joined now by junior defenseman Jacob Poe. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Jacob.
Thanks for having me.
What a game you guys are coming off of over Providence College. 7 blocks for you in that game. How much fun was that win?
It was a lot of fun, especially after the result. Everybody really came together in the end. It was good.
Now, you've been dealing with a little bit of a hip injury. You sat out for a few games because of that. What did it mean for you to be able to battle back and have the kind of game that you just had when it counted?
Well, battling from the injury was kind of tough. It was the first time I've ever really been injured and had to miss a game, and it was kind of a mental thing at first, but coming back, especially last night, really came together, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, your defensive core is really young with 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen, and you lead with the best plus-minus of +5. What leadership have you taken in order to allow for such a successful defense?
Yeah, we definitely are very young. I'm kind of the old man of the group. It's weird sometimes, but no, I do the best I can. I'm not the most vocal person at times, but I try and lead by example as best I can, especially with some of the younger guys.
And we've seen some really great hockey out of you guys over this last month, and we have 3 more series coming up. What do you hope that this team continues to do in order to make sure you finish the season strong going into postseason?
I think the biggest thing was how we played to continue that for the rest of the season and then continue that in the playoffs. It was a big win for us.
All right, now we know a lot about Jacob Poe on the ice, but can you tell us a little bit about number 5 off the ice? What's your backstory, where you're from?
My backstory, born and raised in Texas. Parents are from West Texas. Not a hockey background.
Okay.
Kind of fell in love with the sport because of my brother and family and just kept going.
Very nice.
Never played football. Kind of weird for a Texas boy.
Yeah, that's true. It's a football state.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen you block plenty of shots on the ice this season, but we're going to send some more at you now in our game, Light the Lamp.
Great.
All right, Jacob, how it works is I'm going to ask you a series of questions about you and your teammates, and you just give me the first answer that comes to mind. You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, first question. The Olympics are in full swing now. If you could compete in any event besides hockey, what would it be?
Ooh, it's tough. I think I'm going to go with curling.
Okay, why?
Yeah, it's a little random. I actually did it when I was 14 once when I was in Canada visiting, and it's actually a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Nice little leg up on some competition.
I guess so.
Okay, next one. Valentine's Day is coming up. If you had to plan a romantic date on campus, where would you go?
Ooh, Valentine's Day. I mean, what's more romantic than coming to a hockey game on Valentine's Day?
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Fans can get in free for that, too.
Ladies' night. Ladies' night at the rink.
Ladies' night on Friday.
Yeah.
Write that one down. All right, if you had to trade places with any teammate for a week, who would it be and why?
Any teammate for a week? I don't know. I'd probably say Sims.
Okay, why?
Well, I definitely wouldn't pick Harry because he has more injuries right now than I do.
That's true.
So he was going to be my first pick, but I'd go with Sims.
Okay.
His skill set would be kind of fun.
Okay, that's cool. All right, which teammate would be the worst to play board games against?
Cody Sherb, for sure.
That was quick.
He's, just the things that would come out of his mouth and the impatientness, I don't know if I can handle that.
Is he really competitive?
He's competitive, but he's a little off sometimes.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
He's a little off.
Okay, last question. What's one thing that you want Husky fans to know about your roommate, goalie Matt Grogan?
Ooh, he's a really elusive guy. I mean, most goalies are, I don't know, they're a little weird, but he's an elusive guy. I don't know what he's doing half the time. And he's my personal chauffeur because I don't have a car, so people don't know that. Yeah.
Well, that's nice to have around.
It's nice.
Very nice.
Personal chauffeur.
Thank you so much for coming on, Jacob. It's been really fun watching you guys this season, and we're excited to watch you finish strong. So thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Husky fans, UConn will take on Holy Cross this Friday in stores at 7 o'clock. And what a better way to spend your Valentine's Day than with the Huskies. We'll also host Army on the 21st for Senior Day, so make sure you get to the rink for those last games of the season. Thanks so much for tuning in. With Jacob Poe, I'm Emily Noonan. That's all from Center Ice. We'll see you out there.